me as we build bag 13. This is how far we've gotten. I mean, I'm realizing now this does not do justice for the camera. But come with me as we build this bag number 13. So yeah. As always, we take out the little bags in there. But yeah, we got everything open. This honestly does not do justice, and I'm seeing a steering wheel in there. That thing is huge. Look at this thing. Wow. So I'm guessing this is just going to go in there. Yeah, honestly, this thing looks huge, but I mean, it still doesn't do justice for the entire car. The rest of the car is bigger. There we go. But yeah, like always, we'll build the first few steps with you guys. Grab one of these. And of course, there's going to be one little piece that I can't find. I'm really just hoping that there isn't any extra pieces that I cannot find. And that I'm going to have to order from Lego. Because if I order it from Lego, it's going to take way too long for it to come in. And that means me delaying my videos being uploaded and everything. Which would be annoying for everybody. Especially you guys that are watching. I know there isn't that many of you guys watching right now. But it's okay. I'm okay with it. There it is. Found it. Today I have an audience behind me watching me build. They're trying to be quiet, but I'm sure you guys will be able to hear them in the background. Oh, here we go again. If you guys watched the last video in the end, towards the end, this was one of the hardest pieces to get in. It took me like 10 minutes. Oh, of course. I'll be back once I put that piece in. Finally got that piece in. It's been like 20 minutes, but I finally got that piece in. Now let's get these green pieces in there. Just one moment. It looks like there's 3 of them. I'm sorry, 4 of them. And I'll grab that piece later. And we attach these together. Got the brown and the first wheel piece. I wonder if everything's going to be connected together and makes everything move. That'd be really cool. Guess only time will tell. I just realized I connected that the opposite way. So yeah, this goes through the black. And it goes to the red. There we go. Yeah, we'll finish building these 2 last pages, and I will keep cutting and coming back. I don't think this one is one of those where you just build it all and connect all the separate pieces. This is one of those where I gotta build this with you guys. There we go. Get this piece. Get the black one. Get the blue wheel. And attach that in there. Attach this together. And attach this one. Seems like this is going to go like this. Yep. And these all connect together. There we go. Boom. That moves that. And we'll build this last page, and I will cut back when something cool is happening. if I'm still at this record pace, I think I should be able to finish this before the end of the month, hopefully, and get everything edited and posted before the end of the month, which would be awesome. But some of my friends and family don't believe in me. So let's see if I can prove them wrong, because I love proving people wrong, honestly. That's one of my favorite things to do. How is this gonna work? Oh, 2 little black pieces going there. That's how that's gonna work. I'm like, what? Am I just attaching this to the air? And this just goes to the top up here. There we go. But yeah, we'll come back when something interesting happens. We're connecting the second springs. I know we already showed you guys in the first time, but let's do it again. So let's start with the springs, connecting to the blue. I already got them in there because I hate trying to put them in there. Just got to push them in. Now connect the black to it. And I hate these freaking long pieces. They are so hard to do. Yep, and now you have to just connect everything all together. There we go. And now the other one. Boom. Yeah, that's why I did those earlier, because those were a struggle to try to put in. Even these red ones are a struggle. I don't know, I just hate long pieces in Technic sets. I feel like they're small holes and they're very hard to put in. And now you connect the 2 little greens onto the actual car. Yeah, you can see they're very functional and honestly pretty long. But yeah, now let's connect these to the actual car. I already built out the springs for you guys, but let's just connect it to the actual, like, part of the car, I guess. Not the actual car, but part of the car. I know we did the same exact steps in the beginning, honestly, with the back, but this might be a little different. So we're going to change it up. There we go. Just realized I almost attached that to the wrong spot. There we go. And now let's do the other one. And I'm going to show you guys pushing these up and down. Let me show you guys the springs and how it works, honestly. They're really cool if you guys haven't seen the first video. But yeah, I will come back when there's more about it. But yeah, let me show you guys the up and down motion real quick before I go on to the next parts. They're really hard to push, but you can see they're really cool. Wow, that actually hurt my fingers. But yeah, I will come back when there's more interesting stuff happening. With me as we go ahead and put the ball joints in there. I'm sure you guys noticed the last part where my hands looked a lot whiter than usual. That's because my girlfriend was the one that's recording that part. Now, this is my sister doing it because she got jealous and she wanted to do it. So, she's going to attach the ball joints onto there. Now, she's going to do the other side as well. They're just still too afraid to talk, so I'm just talking for them. But, go ahead. Keep going. That's my mom watching a TikTok upstairs, it looks like. There you go. You got the outside. Now this side. There we go. Now she's going to show you how it pushes up and down. There you go. Now she's going to squeeze them. If she can. Nope, she can't. But yeah, we'll be back when my other sister, I mean, you might be able to see her over there. We'll be coming back, maybe doing it. But yeah. But now we're attaching the brakes on there. So let's grab both of these brakes. And we're going to be grabbing these big pieces. And we're going to be grabbing these little ball pieces. Oh, they're in this one. For some reason, one of them rolled over there. I'm sure it was when earlier I hit it. And we'll grab these. And I'm guessing this one's here. Yep, here it is. So we're going to be doing this step basically 2 times. Make sure nothing falls. This one really just wants to fall. Ooh, that was a nice click. we're going to grab 2 of the red ones and attach it to the top and bottom of the singles. So that goes there. That one goes there. And we're going to grab only one of the gray and attach this up here. Boom. And we're going to do the same steps on the other one. I'm guessing this is going to have another nice click, so let's do that again. Yep, that one had a pretty nice click. The other one was nicer. Maybe it was just unexpected. And we'll attach that. And we will attach this once it wants to attach. There we go. So you got to make sure the gray is on this side where the brown is pointing. So this will be going on this side. This will be going on. Move this. There we go. And that will be going on this side. There we go. Sorry, I had to fix that real quick. So these are going to be attaching to, let me see. Looks like this ball joint right down here will be attaching to this little ball joint right down there. So let's just attach both of these in there. And do the same thing on the other side. Once it wants to go in. And we're going to do the other part too, because I think these parts are really interesting in my opinion. So this is still in this bag. So let's grab this out of here. And grab 4 of these tan pieces and hand them to my girlfriend's hand because they're safer than rolling off. Attach that into there. Let me know if you guys like these long form videos, or do you guys like just short clips of me just building the entire Lego and just posting it at once? I don't care. I can do it either way. I just thought this one I wanted to do long form, just in case in the future I wanted to look back on it. But it's up to you guys and however you guys like it. Just realized I didn't attach these because I'm yapping on and on and on. If anybody knows me in real life, they know I'm a yapper. If I'm talking about something I love, oh, I never shut up. And attach this onto there. So yeah, I know you guys saw this in the first part, but I still think it's pretty cool. Boom. You see, this is how it all moves. So I guess there's suspensions on the front and the back. I should have expected that, but I was not thinking. But yeah, we'll actually do this part as well on camera because it looks like this is another important part. So instead of cutting and coming back, I'll just do this part on camera too. So first things first, we gotta attach this onto here and make sure this goes all the way through. Put the yellow piece on there. This just basically secures it and guarantees that it will not slide out, which we definitely don't want to do when you're driving at 295 miles an hour down a race strip. Did I put the wrong? Oh, I did. Whoopsie daisies. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. There we go. Jeez, sorry, I just had to focus for a second. That's why I wasn't talking. We'll actually cut back when I get to the final steps, and I'll just show you guys all this built out, because I'm sure you guys seen me do this a couple times now. Everything built out here, so I'm going to be actually attaching this. Oh, what the heck? I'm going to attach this to the actual car now. Let's get this going. Jeez, this thing is heavy as hell now. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. It's attaching into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. So let's try to get this as good and as straight as possible. Jeez, this thing is so annoying. Perfect. That went in a lot easier than I thought. So that's all in there now. Let's see if I can get this to move. I can't get that to move, but I will show you this part, and then I'll show you building the steering wheel, which is honestly a really cool achievement now that I am. That it just proves how far I am now. So I think it's really cool. It almost fell off the back, so that's nice. Now I'm gonna attach this little piece that barely fits anywhere and goes into here. Jeez. So yeah, you can see all the gears in there moving. I'm guessing this is gonna go through all this and attach to the actual steering wheel over here. So we will check it out in a second. Ah, jeez. That almost fell off. Let's grab the black one. I feel like the only color I call out is the black one. I don't know why. I think it's the hardest one to see on camera, and that's why. But yeah, so we're gonna be excuse me. We're gonna be attaching the actual steering wheel part now. So we built out the final part. This is the final piece that's gonna be going in there. That's the speedometer. So let's put that in there, and it should be the final piece of this bag. I'm really happy that we were able to put that steering wheel in today, and we're actually able to do the front piece. This is all the stuff for the front, and there's gonna be more over here, obviously. But I'm excited to see how far we can get with the next bag.